Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine. I'm Catherine. It's time for sketch number 3 for the March 2024 Creative Memories Virtual Crop. We are going to be working with National Scrapbook Day 2024. You all voted on my community tab for my YouTube channel, and this was the collection that got selected the most. So you're getting two-page layouts out of me for this collection. When I did sketch number 4, we wound up with some scraps that I just couldn't resist using for sketch number 3. So let me go ahead and get things switched over here so that way y'all can see what I'm going to be working on for this sketch number 3. And here we go. Here is the sketch. Here's what I'm going to be doing, how many mats I'm going to use, and a couple of extra little things I'm going to be adding in. All right. So if you'll remember sketch number 4 I just did, we had this mushroom border along the bottom of our page, and we wound up with a complementary piece from our wavy trimmer that I needed to cut off with our straight trimmer. And so I hated to waste it. So I created a border out of it. So I'm pulling in, we have our Kelly green cardstock that I'm going to be using for the base of both of my layouts, both sides of this layout, because this is a 2-page layout. I have the gingham, it's a blue gingham paper that we're going to use along the bottom. We are going to use this other side at other points in the layout here, but I'm going to go ahead and start sticking things down. I'm going to leave about 1/4 of an inch at the bottom of the page, and then I'm going to place this blue gingham going across, and then we're going to add our mushroom wavy border on top of this one. So we're kind of just recreating a border here. There we go. Whoops. It's nice. The gingham kind of gives us extra lines. So this is the mushroom, the tangerine mushroom paper that's going on top again that we did the mushrooms out of. We also have borders in our embellishment pack, and their leaves and their flowers, and we're actually going to be using both of those on this layout. I'm going to add some repositionable tape, and I kind of wanted it to run similar to how our decorative trimmer arcs our actual waves here. So you can see this wave is going up, this wave is going up, this wave is going down, this wave is going down. So think about your placement when you go to put it on to your page. I have also cut 3 4x6 mats out of the mushroom and floral print paper with the gingham on the back. We're going to use our follow your path embellishment, and like I said, the floral is going to be across the top. So this sketch, we're kind of flipping a little bit, but we're adding basically an extra border to it on the sketch. Let me show you real quick. It has just this thicker one running across the top. So basically, I've got my thicker border running across the bottom, and then it has this other color differentiation here. And I thought, you know, that can be another border across the top. So it's nice to find shortcuts a little bit. And then also we don't make quite as many scraps, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I know it seems like sometimes we do create a lot of scraps, and that's why I show you all a lot of cards with my other sketch challenges I've been doing on my YouTube channel as well. So follow your path is going up here close to the flowers, about 1/2 inch in and down from our flowers. And this one is going, I turned it over so I could put tape runner on it because the floral side is going to go up here. Wow, we've got a busy train time tonight. I think I heard the train horn a couple minutes ago. So I apologize for that. We do live near a train track. So, okay, I put that down too far. Let me lift this one up a little bit. That's why I had it up higher in my little drawing I do for myself. We are going to be adding this large fox and the little fox. That is one of our layered embellishments to the side of the page. There we go. And then we're going to be adding these two running up the page. I want that kind of to show there. This is going to go over a little bit. Sometimes it does help to place before sticking, so you don't have to lift it up the way I lifted that one up. But since I just pushed it, put it down, I didn't actually push too hard on it. I was able to just relocate it pretty quickly and easily. So we have a matte pack with our National Scrapbook Day collection, and I'm going to be using a couple of them on this layout. This one has the leaves in the corners. It's decorative, but I thought I'm probably going to wind up using this as a photo mat. And so the lines actually don't go all the way to the edge, and so I thought it would frame a photo very nicely. Oops. And then the gingham on the bottom here, because we have the gingham down here, it just really flowed nicely with what we have going on this side of the page. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a little bit of tape runner to our embellishments as well. And this one is a layered one, so the fox does already have foam squares under it. That's going to go down here. And the other one, I kind of like, it almost looked like a little mama fox with a baby fox to me when I was looking through the embellishments. And I know sometimes it's hard to figure out where and how to use these larger embellishments on our pages, isn't it? Because we do want to have space for a lot of photos. And yeah, you can add another small photo here if you would like. There's nothing saying you can't. Absolutely not. So let me hold the left side of our page closer to the camera for you. There we go. This collection is just, it's pretty fun. It's kind of bright. I don't know if I would have gravitated towards Kelly Green for the base of a page, but you know, it just worked with these pages with our accessory pack. So I just went with it. All right, I'm going to pull back in my other page before I actually push down on this to make sure that I am lined up, because we do want this one to run a little more cohesively through both pages. Let's see here. How'd I do? Oh, I'm just ever so slightly higher. Not bad. I wasn't that much higher. It was just a little thing there. I think if it had been separated in an album, you might not have noticed. But since I checked, I'm going to fix it. Here we go. So again, right about that 1/4 of an inch, or just pull in your other page and match them up. It's up to you if you want to pull out your ruler and measure things or not. And I grabbed my repositionable, so I'm going to use my regular tape runner. It's not that the repositionable wouldn't have held it. It would have, but let me pull back in that other page again, because I just realized I want this one to be kind of cohesive too. So I don't usually second guess myself so much with these, but this one I just want to make sure it flows nicely. And especially since we took the time to measure and cut, I do want to make sure that I am in line here. Here we go. Just with the bottom edge, because the top edge is not going to match because of where the wave hits on our trimmer. And then just use your paper design to help you go across the page. All right. We have our other leaf border again now. And here we go. Towards the bottom again. And upside down. Here we go. Because again, I want it to flow. It does match the waves really nicely, where they go up, where they go down. So get those matched And then we have our mats. We have our journal box that's going to be on the side. This is one of the prepared mats that came with this collection. And then I also have two of our 4x6 with the mushroom floral on the front, the gingham on the back. And I'll be honest, I did check to see which one kept the design flowing through the page. So pay attention when you cut things. I'm going to add my flowers to the top, and then I'll get my other two mats placed here. But first things first, we have to make sure that our flowers fit on the page. So when we put our page protector on, it's going to work, and our leaves stay on our page. That's kind of what I'm looking at for that. And then these I will pick up and make sure I have the one on top I need on top, and the one on bottom I need on bottom. Yep, with the design. So let's put this one first towards the top here, because this is going to stack. I am going to run it on the edge of the paper, and this also does, because the Kelly green is really bright, it does help to break up some of that extra bright green on the page as well. So I'm just lining up my design so that way those two are lined up. And I didn't put tape runner on this one, so let's get that done real quick. This is going over here. Offset just a little bit, because again, you can add, actually no, I think I did line this one up. Sorry, because our sketch was very straight in how it was, so I didn't want to mess with that too much. But we have this cute little raccoon, and we have a gorgeous blue flower that's also popped up already as well. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the corner here, because that brings in some of our flowers from the top. And the raccoon is going to get popped up maybe just a little. No, I think we're going to leave him, and he's going to go a little bit more over the journal mat and cover a little bit of the design there. That way he doesn't mess with any of our photos when we go to put those on our page. There we go. And then again, like what I did on the other one, you can absolutely get another photo in here in the green space as well. So this is the right side of our layout. Here we go. It's a really, really cute collection. Okay. So there we are, both pages together, and then I will show you our sketch as well. All right. So this is what I was talking about with this one being just very linear, and it runs very linear, just horizontally and vertically through the pages. So I wanted to try to stick with that. I did put the title up where the title belongs. So I actually kind of followed the sketch the way it actually was, except I moved this one up a little bit and my title's a little bit smaller, but you can still get 3, potentially 4 here, or you can add a peekaboo pocket if you want. And you can definitely get 4 photos or 3 photos on this side, because you're going to journal here. So, 6 photos, 7 if you use a little one, which I don't really do too much of, but it is what it is. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my interpretation of this sketch. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will be back with a sketch number 1 pretty quickly. Until next time.